Cyberbullying is when the internet, cell phones, or other network devices are used to send or post text or images intended to hurt or embarrass another person.
Because cyberbullying isn't face-to-face, it's in a whole other category. I was sent threatening text messages by someone in my school a while ago. I went and saw my friend, asked him what I should do about it. He thought we should go and see the school counsellor, so we did. She arranged a meeting between me and the bully in person, instead of over my phone or over the computer. Cyberbullying made me feel helpless because I wasn't able to defend myself.
42% of kids have been bullied while online.
In Year 7, I was the victim of pretty bad cyberbullying. Girls I didn't even know started sending me emails, like what kind of dog I am and being really derogatory towards me. Certain girls would try to talk to me and just be like, what are you doing? Why are you being such a bitch, kind of thing. Whereas I felt like I was the target. I hadn't done anything wrong. This girl was kind of turning people against me. I eventually branched out and tried to find other friends. Now I know to just ignore any abusive emails, or to not be a part of, now Facebook, anything on Facebook I know not to get involved in. Don't start arguments over Facebook. Be strong. Just know that a lot of the time bullies are, they have issues themselves. So you just have to be strong. Try and distance yourself. I know it's hard, but do try to distance yourself from, those poisonous people that make you feel bad and put you down.
53% of kids admit to having said something mean or hurtful to someone online.
I never thought of myself as a cyberbully until I realised that I was hurting my friends. It started out as a joke, and we just thought it'd be really funny to pretend to be someone else and talk to the girl in my class. And then we realised that she believed it, and then her emotions were getting involved, and she thought that she'd found a friend that she didn't really have. And then all of a sudden it started getting really serious. And I guess you could say it was accidental, but it didn't mean that it was any better, and it was really dangerous what we were doing. I guess what was easy about being a cyberbully was the fact that I wasn't actually speaking to the person, and it was all behind a screen that I could hide behind and not have to deal with the consequences. And to me, that was why it was so easy to do, and that's why I don't associate it sometimes with bullying, even though it is, because they still get hurt and you're still causing them to feel emotional pain. I was tricking her and being cruel to her and exploiting her and really making her feel really bad about herself. And it's not nice to see a friend or anybody go through that. I didn't realise how much harm cyberbullying could do until it happened to me. Some people said some really harsh things to me about the way I looked and my weight, and said I was ugly and horrible and they didn't want anything to do with me. And it was really harsh, especially because I was alone on the other end of it, and I felt like everything was being pushed on me, and I was forced to accept that that was what I was like. And it really made me upset, and it made me feel really bad about myself.
Websites like stopcyberbullying.org provide information for victims of cyberbullying as to what can be done. If you witness cyberbullying online, print screen the page and print it off as evidence. If you're threatened in any way, contact the police. Promote positive cyber activity by leaving a friendly comment on someone's Facebook profile.